Updated November 10, 2017 215,359. A solid final hour has wrested back some momentum for Australia after Day 2 of the Women's Ashes Test at North Sydney Oval, with the home side still trailing England by 103 runs with 5 wickets left. The Australians were 5,177 at stumps in reply to England's 280 all-out, with Ellis Perry the key player on 70 not out, and Alyssa Healy unbeaten on 1. The usually batting-friendly North Sydney Oval has been harder to score off than expected in this match. England struggled early on Day 1, and when Australia came to the crease in the opening session of Day 2, the home side was finding it difficult to score freely as well. Beth Mooney survived to early LBW shouts, as the English tried hard to get the breakthrough. Mooney and Nicole Bolton added runs slowly, with a lot of dot balls punctuated by the odd boundary. England had spin at both ends, with Laura Marsh and Sophie Ecclestone working in tandem. Eventually Bolton 24 paid for trying to force the pace, pulling Marsh to Anya Shrubsole, who took a great catch at mid-wicket to make it 148 in the 27th over. 5 overs later another false shot brought Mooney 27 undone, as she departed in almost identical circumstances, caught by Nat Siver off an average delivery from Ecclestone, for the latter's first Test wicket. Ecclestone then trapped Alex Blackwell in front for just 6. By the dinner break, Australia was 384. In the final session, Perry and Vianney started off taking different approaches to the spinning ball. Perry cut and drove, where villainous go-to stroke was defence of the sweep. Vianney tried to smash Shrubsole down the ground but caught an edge, and keeper Sarah Taylor's reflexes helped her take a very smart catch to send her on her way for 14. The hosts were 495, still trailing by 185. Skipper Rachel Haynes started slowly, as Perry took the lead role. Inside the final hour of play, Perry brought up her 50 with her 6th boundary, but the format that Australia was only halfway to overhauling England's total. Haynes began to push on after Perry reached her 50, as the tourists' bowlers began to tire. England took the second new ball with 20 minutes left in the day. The tourists missed a great chance when Haynes edged between first and second slips for 4 off Catherine Brunt. But the experienced English bowler struck the very next ball, getting a straightforward LBW decision to dismiss the skipper for 33. With 2 days' play left in the match, the advantage lies slightly with the visitors, but while England will hope to rip through Australia on Day 3, Heather Knight's side's first obligation will be to avoid a defeat which would clinch the Women's Ashes for the rivals. Earlier, the English had resumed at 7,235, with hopes of pushing on towards the score of 300. In the end, the tourists had to make do with 20 less than that, as the Australian bowlers wrapped things up after an hour of play on Day 2. Fran Wilson and Shrubsole added 14 runs to the overnight score before Megan Shutt removed Wilson for 13, with the English batter caught by Perry, who had already proved her ability with her hands with a stunning court-hand ball to dismiss Sarah Taylor late on Day 1. Laura Marsh then came to the crease, and the English tried to lift the run rate, scoring a run a ball for the next 2 overs before Shrubsole held out to Elise Vianney in the deep. For 20, the tourists then eked out another 18 runs before Marsh nicked a ball from Perry to keeper Alyssa Healy to end the innings. Perry ended up with figures of 359. Behind her, Megan Shutt, Talia McGrath and Jess Jonasson each picked up 2 wickets, while leggy Amanda Jade Wellington was the most expensive, going for 2.9 runs and over for a return of 161. Topic: Sport. Cricket. North Sydney 2060, Sydney 2000, NSW, Australia. England first posted November 10, 2017 214,944.